Good afternoon and welcome to Stair Park for today's Cinch League 2 match between Stranraer and Peterhead. I'm Laurence Nelson, and on the microphone beside me is Brian Martin. On the camera today, George Frank. Brian, you spurned Sky Sports and you're still here with us.
Yeah, I can't leave my beloved Blues, Laurence, you know that.
Good stuff. Let's go straight to the team news, and if you want to just give us the Stranraer team line-up for this one.
Team 11, Laurence, it started last week against Clyde. In goals is Martin McDonald, 2 Scott Robertson, 3 Cameron Williamson, 4 Kyle Gavin, 7 Ben Armour, 9 Tam Orr, 10 Josh Walker, 11 is James Dolan, 16 Dylan Forrest, 18 Kyle Fleming, and 22 Sean McIntosh. On the bench is the goalkeeper, 13 George O'Connor, 5 is Craigie Ross, 6 Ben Hughes, 15 Oliver McDonald, and 24 Darren Lang.
Which brings us to today's visitors, Peterhead, and in goals for them. Well, they make 3 changes from the team which lost narrowly to Spartans last weekend. In goals, Stuart McKenzie. In comes number 2, Danny Strachan. 4 is Caleb Goldie. 5, Jason Brown. 6, Ryan Strachan. 7, Hamish Ritchie. 8, Andy McCarthy. In comes new signing, a Wheel Kent face, number 9, Rory McAllister. Number 11 is Robert Ward. 12 is Jack Brown. And 15 is the third introduction from last week's team, Scott Ross. On the Blue Toon bench today, keepers Blessing Oluyemi and Sandy Wood. 14 is Conor O'Keefe, 16 David Wilson, 17 Joe McKee, 18 Jordan Brown, 22 Aaron Reid, and 3 Jordan Armstrong. Referee for this one is Ross Hardy. So there will be, I'm not sure if it was a minute's silence or a minute's applause today for the late Arthur Campbell. Sad to hear that we lost Arthur through the week, and condolences to his family. Arthur, I remember him as a committee man at Stranraer. I can't actually remember back in time if it was the 70s or 80s or right the way through, but he was always a welcoming face at Stair Park, and a faithful Blues fan, and sad to hear about another of the faithful passing away, Brian.
Yeah, absolutely, Laurence. He was a guy who always had a blether with, you know, and as you say, Laurence, he was Stranraer through and through.
There we are then, Arthur Campbell, remembered fondly by all at Stair Park. This is always sad to hear about the loss of a faithful Blues fan. Arthur combined the role of being a committee man and a very loyal Stranraer supporter over a long number of years. That's a decent ball for Orr to chase from Williamson. Orr cuts it back, nobody there. Just need to look up, Tam.
Yep.
Nobody there. Now, here come Peterhead, McCarthy. And now they've got something to run on to. Here's Robert Ward.
Coming forward in numbers there.
Yeah, Ward swings it in. And
surely.
And well done by Cammy Williamson. Dolan, I think, did handle it, but the referee...
brilliant take with Dolan.
Yeah, I think he handled the ball there, but the referee didn't give. I don't think it was deliberate, mind you, but...
Two.
Nice.
Oh, he's on. He's onside.
Or
I'd hate
to
to see
Walker.
that again.
And he hit it straight at the keeper. A great chance there for Josh Walker. Should you say, Brian, it was a questionable one for offside.
That's why he was offside.
Peterhead now, I think, pointing out to the linesman and the referee that they thought that was offside.
The line was saying the player on this side was playing him on.
Yes, he's telling them that, yeah. Here's Ward. It's dispossessed. Dylan Forrest hits it forward for Tam Orr. Certainly onside this time. Yeah. Here comes Dolan in the middle.
Needs a bit of help, Laurence. Yeah.
Tam needs to try and get it over. Decent ball to Fleming. Fleming tries a shot and it's deflected. A handful down from Peterhead today.
Yeah, one or two in the pavilion bar.
Fair play to them. It's a fair old hike, as we know. Twists and turns. You can get it across here. Just again doesn't beat the first man. Josh Walker's on the chase. Forrest plays it in. Fleming.
What a fantastic ball for.
Yeah. And you know what? The first take was okay, but he just needed to make a bit more.
Honestly, that was perfect for Dylan Forrest.
Yeah.
He's seen the run of Fleming.
Fleming again, front of the box. And the referee's thinking about this.
I think it's a booking for a dive, is it? Yeah.
Again, I'd like to see that one again. I'm not convinced it was a dive either. Yeah. As you say, Brian, they like to play with the ball. Yeah. And fair play to them. It's
Tom's on.
That's a decent ball for Orr. He needs help in the middle again, though, and it's going to take a bit longer to arrive this time. Here they come. And that's a very nice ball across to Cammy Williamson. And here's a dig, and it's between the sticks, but just too high.
Yeah. Again, Tam, that's the out ball we missed so much last season, Laurence, and Tam is there.
In comes the throw. Josh Walker's being watched by Ward. It goes across,
corner,
and it does come out off Ward. Yeah, it's hard to see from here. And it comes. Robertson's there at the back. He headers it down. And Walker's way to goal is blocked by a huge number of players.
Yeah, every player was behind the ball there.
It would have been pretty difficult to thread a shot through that now. Ginger McDonald.
Robo's still up here.
Yeah.
And
a nice header on McGovern. Can Robertson keep it in? He does.
Must be.
And it's in! Tamor!
Tamor!
25 minutes, Brian. Lovely, lovely move there. Finished off nicely by Orr.
Actually made with the two defenders, Laurence.
Yeah.
Flick on for Girvan to Robertson into Orr. Lovely goal. And
Peterhead, very good start to this game, but in the basis of the last 10 minutes or so, it's not a surprise.
Well worth the lead.
And an instinctive finish by Tamor, you have to say. Just was in the right place, poked it straight home. And Stranraer find themselves ahead.
Well worth the lead.
Williamson with the throw in into the box. It's headed clear. Now it's still there. And Peterhead do get it away. Now.
Two of them going for the same ball.
Here's Ward. Ritchie. Now, if he had played that pass out to McCarthy better, that was game on there for Peterhead. Acknowledges the miss hit. Forward it comes again. And arms all round Tamor there by Ryan Strachan.
You don't get a foul for that now.
No, it's giving him a cuddle. Dolan in the middle, gets past the first man, but not past the second as Strachan heads clear. Williamson back to Dolan. James Dolan gets past Goldie, Fleming, and that would have gone for a corner, but it's stopped by Danny Strachan. Forrest across to Williamson. Now that's a decent ball for Fleming to chase to. And Fleming pokes it home, and it's 2-0 Stranraer. Kyle Fleming. 32 minutes, Brian.
Lovely move again, Laurence. Absolutely lovely move.
That was leading a plate for Kyle Fleming.
Yeah, fantastic move.
I'm trying to think, is that Kyle's first goal for us?
It is, yeah.
I tucked it away nicely.
Yeah.
So, 32 minutes played and Stranraer have doubled their lead. Tamor and Kyle Fleming, 2 goals in 7 minutes.
I don't think Scott Agnew could have wrote the script for this, Laurence.
Well, as we said, you hear somebody shouting, keep going there. It's still an important spell for Stranraer. Just keep building on this.
Absolutely.
Peterhead have the work to do now. Well, let's see. Walker back to McIntosh. Lifts it across. Dolan's under it. Ball's still there. Williamson gets a header. Here's Dolan again. Been well watched. Dolan by Goldie. Still got the ball though. Dolan trying to get an opening. Here's Williamson. He lifts it in. Or gets a shot away. Oh, and it's deflected clear. Defence held firm there.
I think Dolan got the boy Goldie there on his mantelpiece. Beat him a bit.
Certainly did on that occasion, yeah. Now, Ben Armour back to Kyle Fleming. Fleming's route is blocked by Ritchie. Ritchie gets it away to Strachan, who switched wings. That's a free kick, surely. Referee waves advantage. Here's James Dolan.
Take him on, son.
Dolan beats Scott, keeps it in, and a great save by McKenzie.
It actually keeps him in the game, Laurence.
Yeah, that was net bound, and the keeper made a last gasp save to deny what would have been a third for Stranraer.
Yeah.
Still a half a game to play.
Brilliant for
Tamor, and he's hauled down. That's got to be a card.
Yep.
Not sure who it was that was booked. That'll be Walker. Lifts it in, and it's just
too
wide.
Far away, was it? Yeah. The keeper seemed to think it was safe, but
he did.
Yeah.
From this angle, it looked closer probably than it did if you were in front of goal. Goldie and Ward, O'Keefe and McKee on for the second half. It's Joe McKee with the ball at his feet, former Dumbarton man, and he passes it straight to Dylan Forrest. Here's Tam Orr. Orr picks his way across the park. He's still in possession. He's going through. He's still there. And he's so close to burying that. That was a lovely run through the middle of Tam Orr, Brian.
What a goal that has been, Laurence. That has been one of the nominees for goal of the season already.
I kept waiting on Tam Orr to pass that, but actually no, he did exactly the right thing all the way through. Kept possession and was very close to getting a third goal. Strachan, and that's intercepted by Williamson. Here's Kyle Fleming. He's got Dolan on his left, Orr and Walker in the middle. Fleming keeps going. He's still in there fighting, and here's Dolan. Dolan picks the ball out, lifts it through, and that is a save. James Dolan there, shot on target, Brian.
So unfortunate, Laurence. So unfortunate.
Stuart McKenzie found himself tested there unexpectedly.
Stranraer are so dangerous going forward today, Laurence, honestly.
And Richie's away. Yeah, nice turn on Forrest. Danger here. Richie's still in possession. He's going to get shot away. Unfortunately, it's a harmless one.
I don't know whether Stranraer dropped off a wee bit.
Feels a little bit like that suddenly. I know you can't be in your opponent's face. That was lovely by James Dolan. Ben Armour.
You've got to stay on side, George.
Armour, McIntosh. McIntosh was fouled there, surely.
I've seen them given.
Yeah, absolutely. A fair old claim there.
I've seen them given, Laurence.
There's Danny Strachan. Stranraer just need to keep at this. They can't afford to sit too far off the pace.
Oh, there you go.
Tam Orr is in.
He's away.
He just needs to keep the head here. Josh Walker gets the rebound. And he's unlucky.
Yeah.
Goal chance come out of nothing there thanks to a bad bit of work by Ryan Strachan.
I thought Tam should maybe, he couldn't get to his feet. I thought maybe he should have shot earlier on.
Possibly.
That's the chances you're going to get,
Yeah. It's McCarthy. Back to Jason Brown. And 18 is Jordan Brown.
He's done well.
And that's poked into the middle now. Oh. Oof. An interesting one.
He's going to book him for diving.
And he's booked. Well, I did not think that was a dive, frankly.
Again, I'd like to see that in the highlights.
Well, you know what? We had a player booked earlier on for diving, and I didn't think it was a dive.
I thought it was a 50-50, Laurence.
I don't think that was either a penalty or a dive. Certainly wasn't a dive, to be fair. So Ollie McDonald and Darren Lang replaced Tam Orr and Josh Walker. Ooh, and I tell you what, Jordan Brown struggled to get that one out there, but he did in the end. 17 is Joe McKee. 22 is Aaron Reid. All these guys are subs now, combining. McKee lifts it across. It looked like offside there.
That's his best chance of the day for McAllister.
Flag goes up.
Oh,
it's offside.
Right,
I thought it was offside when it came in. Is that Ben Armour on the deck?
I don't know, it's cramp or...
Yeah, it's probably the heat as well. But Ben Armour's off at the side because he was treated. Oh, and that flashed across.
There wasn't much in that.
No, absolutely not.
That's the full complement of subs on.
Good shift by Ben Armour.
Oh, yeah. He whacks his socks off.
So it's Ben for Ben.
Ben for Ben.
McIntosh aimed at Lang. He turns. He's on the edge of the box. Played it in. Oh, and Dolan swings at it and just doesn't connect. Now, Jason Brown for Peterhead. Williamson's there. And still a problem he dealt with. Here's McIntosh. Oh. I'm not sure what the referee makes of that. Nothing by the looks of things.
There's a bit of handbags, right, A bit of shout for the crowd there.
There was. The crowd saw something, the referee saw nothing. Now, here's McAllister. Jason Brown lifts it in the box. Back across by Brown. And that's...
Looked offside, right enough.
It looked as if the ball was already out, actually.
I think it's Stranraer players essentially offside.
Do you know what? If it wasn't, that was a great save by McDonald.
Yeah, it was.
Everything for Peterhead's probably got to go long now, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cammy Williamson heads it and then kicks it long.
Brilliant
Lovely to James Dolan.
Now, can down long.
Take it on a run.
He's going to be offside. Oh,
Dolan's
brilliant.
away. He's got
Darren
Darren Lang in the middle.
It's
a poor ball.
behind you.
McDonald is a shot.
It's a
and
push,
sends it just wide.
It's a push. The boy was pushed, and the ref never seen it.
And what's the referee doing here? And a rush of blood to Ross Hardy's head. Scott Agnew red carded. Peter Weatherson now in charge on the touchline.
Many minutes now, Laurence?
That's us now over 6 played. It's been a wee while since I've seen this length of it. I know you had it last Saturday, but Craig Ross should clear that. And it's a terrible pass back from Ross. And thank you very much, says Jason Brown. That's woeful from Craig Ross. Gifts Peterhead a goal.
Really can't be very, very long to go, Laurence.
Well, we've now played almost 7 minutes injury time, but what a dreadful pass back that was.
And that's it.
And eventually 2-1. Stranraer end up a bit wobbly at the end, and it should never have been wobbly. But you have to say, over the 97 minutes, Brian, a convincing win.
Yeah, textbook, Laurence, apart from Craig Ross's mistake at the finish up there. Absolute textbook. I think James McNaught had one save in the whole game. Brilliant performance for the Blues.
An outstanding first half performance, and the second half actually we weren't really troubled.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Tamor 25 minutes, yep. Kyle Fleming 32 minutes.
Yep.
Incredibly, Jason Brown pulls one back for Peterhead in the 97th minute, 90 plus 7. So a very valuable win for Stranraer. A long way home for Peterhead.
Yeah.
Wish them a happy trip up the road, but
it's a long way to Tipperary, but an even longer way to Peterhead, Laurence.
Stranraer take the applause. Referee not getting much applause. And it finishes at Stair Park. Stranraer 2, Peterhead 1. And thank you for watching Stranraer FC Live.